Welcome to the Real News Extra. My name is Fred. I am the operations manager here at Relaw APC. And joining me today is the principal and founder of Relaw APC, Jennifer Felten.
Good morning.
Hi, Jennifer. So what is affinity fraud?
There are all kinds of different frauds that are out there. And, with what we do, they usually are financial service issues, right? So an affinity fraud is where someone within a group, in this case, the case we're talking about, it was a Filipino community. So within a community, someone in that community abuses, takes advantage of, cheats someone else, and that affinity, right, their relationship with them culturally gives them a level of status to where they're open to being defrauded. So unfortunately, within our cultural groups, we can take advantage of each other because of those comfort levels with our relationships.
So please explain a little bit more about this recent case of affinity fraud that was actually exposed by the SEC.
Correct. So there was a woman on the East Coast who had a Filipino community that she was involved in. She was able to convince people in her community to invest. The investment was supposed to be loans to fund lawsuits, right? So the idea was to collect money to fund lawsuits. So if you do class action lawsuits, you have to fund those, right? The parties to the class action lawsuit don't pay the fees, right? They get paid, hopefully, if they win. The lawyers have to get paid, so they borrow money to do that, and they take these on contingency, on risk. So there is a whole business of lending to law firms, and that opportunity she used as a ruse to get people to give her money. But she never funded any cases, so she just took their money. She was making guarantees of up to 17% interest on this money, which on a class action lawsuit might actually happen, right? There's a lot of money in these cases, but definitely not guaranteed, and definitely if you're not actually investing in cases, not going to happen.
Right. So what are some steps that just the everyday investor can use in order to protect themselves from some of these fraudulent investment schemes?
Right. So the first one is, if it sounds too good to be true, 17% interest, it probably is.
Right.
Second, if you're investing in something, you want to see and get the background information, right? So you look at a Bernie Madoff who created fake statements. It didn't show what these people were invested in, right? There's nothing to show that these people were invested. So if you're going to invest in something and there's, maybe you're lending to a law firm, you want to verify with the law firm that they're getting the money. You want that second level of verification, not just relying on the person who is saying they're doing something. If they had tried to reach out to the law firms, if she was even giving names of law firms, they would have very quickly found out that this wasn't happening. So you need to investigate whatever you're investing in, and don't rely on whoever you're investing with, unfortunately, to give you good information.
Great. Thank you. If you're enjoying this episode of the Real News Extra, I ask that you please like or subscribe. And as always, click that little bell for notifications. My name is Fred. I thank you for watching the Real News Extra, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.